Hello and welcome to the Men of the Den. My name is Eric, and today we are going to be cooking on my stove. So I'm going to try and show you how I do breakfast every Saturday and Sunday. I kind of have it down to a science, and I think I can do it in one take. So here goes. Okay. So up here we got our tea kettle and our toaster, and we should be good to go with that. And now I'm getting the water for the coffee pot. While I'm getting the water for the coffee pot, get out the coffee from the freezer. And I know, yeah, you probably shouldn't put the coffee in the freezer, but I really don't give a fuck. It's just a convenient place to put it. Alright. Since water takes time to boil, you put your water from your French press directly into your tea kettle, and you put that on your back burner to boil. Gas stove, bitches. Gas stove is the way to go. Alright, so this is a French press. I use Pete's French Roast. It's my favorite. You put your coffee into the base of your French press. I use a lot because I like it strong. So I do just a little bit up to the rim of the little plastic base here, and just set that aside. Because now you just have to wait for water to boil. Now we get out all of the rest of our breakfast ingredients. First, we need our frying pan. And from the fridge, we get the bread, and the eggs, and the bacon. Alright, so this is very simple. Bacon, which I have been using for a few days, goes into the pan. And I put the bacon in cold because it's just easier and it doesn't start sizzling away in the hot grease. Plus, bacon doesn't need any grease. Like, it has its own built-in fats, so you don't need to, like, oil the pan up or anything. And doing the bacon first means that when you do the eggs, you've already got grease in the pan, so you're good to go with that. Plus, since the pan is cold, like, I can reposition it so that it all fits in one go. And one more. Come on, bacon. Alright. There we go. Alright. Bacon in the pan. Turn that on. Put that on 4 out of 6. It's kind of slight medium-high. Then you can put that away and wash your hands. Not that I haven't already washed my hands numerous times because I've already done all the dishes to clean up this fucking kitchen. Okay, so we got our bacon on, we got our coffee on, and I'm washing my hands to put on the toast. Okay. Toast is just getting prepped. It's not actually getting toasted right now because we want it to still be kind of hot when you sit down to eat everything. Doing the bacon first means the bacon's going to be kind of cooled off, but that's okay because you don't want it to be all dripping with grease and shit. Ah! There you go, toast. And plug that in. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna put this toast away. Multi-grain. So you can see that our bacon is already starting to get a little transparent. That's a good sign. That means that it's cooking away. And I've gotten so far down into the bread bag it doesn't want to close with this twist tie anymore. So twist tie goes away. Okay. Now we're going to get our eggs prepared. Get our plate on. And I am a 3-egg guy. 3 eggs is just right. And I was just thinking about this as I was getting prepared to do this video, that I have a pot of coffee, 2 slices of toast, 3 eggs, and 4 slices of bacon. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that cute? It's like Sesame Street. Okay. Yeah, so this just needs to go for a little bit. I'm going to get my spatula here. So this is a non-stick skillet, which is good. And you want a non-metal spatula on your non-stick skillets. I have been with so many people that use a metal spatula on their Teflon pans and it just scratches the fuck out of them. Like, it's stupid. Don't ever do that. Get our little grease bucket here. So one of the things that I learned growing up is that you don't put grease down the drain because you clog your drains up. So you have a little pan or a little pan left over from some other vegetable or food that you cooked to catch that grease in, and then when it's full, you just put a cap on it and throw it out. Put it in the trash, which is the best way to do it. Look at that bacon sizzling away. We're going to flip this. I want to make sure that it's evenly cooked. Because what's going to happen is that this stove is kind of on like a weird, non-stable surface. It's not that it's not stable, it's just it's a little crooked. And so the grease tends to fall to one side of the pan. And so one side's going to cook faster than the other side, so I keep flipping it to keep it clear. Our tea kettle is about done. That's a good sign. Everything is on target. Alright. Thank you, tea kettle. You are done. So now we just pour this directly into our French press. And since you use the right amount of water, you should be fine. Perfect. Great. Now, the thing about cooking the coffee in a French press instead of using a percolator system is that you have to give it a little bit of a stir. So we have these like ceramic chopsticks that we just keep around for when we're Chinese. And these make the perfect little coffee stir sticks. So you stir your coffee up and then you just need to let it rest for a little while it sits there and stews in its own juices and becomes delicious and lovely. Alright. Oh, our bacon's looking good. Looking very good. Now, I am a crispy to burnt bacon person, so it's probably, you know, a little bit longer than I would have thought, but trying to speed up just a little bit. Look at the eggs sweating. You can see them sweating from being in the refrigerator for too long. You can see me sweating too. I'm just out of frame most of the time. Oh, yeah, okay, so cooking utensils and eating utensils. Here it is. Okay. Butter. Oh wait, let's not put the butter there. Because this is not actually butter, this is Earth Balance soy spread. So I use this because my partner is vegan, and so I don't actually want to get it near the bacon grease. I'm going to put it down here, just slightly out of frame. So I need a butter knife and a fork. And I need a spoon to put sugar in the coffee. Right. Let me put this right here. Okay. Alright, this bacon looks about done. I'm going to give this one more turn to everything. Here is a season. Turn your bacon. You can see how much grease came off of this bacon. Like, this is a fuckload of grease. So, this is why you have to, like, you know, pour some of it out by the time you get down to the end of this cooking process, because there's just so much grease, it's, like, terrible for you. You don't need anywhere near this much to cook an egg. You barely need any at all, really. Ah! Flies. Alright. This one is done. Gonna shake that off a little bit. Put that on the plate to rest. This one is done. Shake it off. Ah! Fall back in the grease. Shake it off! Shake it off! Shake it off! Shake it off! Alright. There we go. And this last one here. This one is trouble. This one doesn't want to play nice. Popping me. Urgh. There we go. Alright. Okay, thank you. There we go, bacon. Alright. Now our bacon is done. Now we have to drain off some of this excess bacon fat and get our eggs in the pan. So pour that right in there. Just like that. Done. Okay. Got a little bit of smoke happening here. That's okay. We're going to cover it up right now. Yep. Shell. Shell! This is why the brown eggs are better. Because you can see the shell. Alright, I am also not a fan of runny eggs. Fuck that. That is so gross. So, I bust the yolks, cook them over hard, a little bit of salt, fuckload of pepper, push our toast in. And my favorite thing to do after I put on all of this pepper, that's a lot of pepper, but that's what I like. Cajun seasoning. Fuck yes, Cajun seasoning. It's like Mardi Gras for breakfast. Alright. That's cooking. Coffee has been on for a bit. Toast is in. Bacon is drying out. Excellent. So, I'm also cooking these way longer than you probably normally should, but this is just how I grew up liking it. Wanna wait until they've developed kind of a skin. And give it a flip. And let that go. Toast should be coming any second now. Still a little tender in there. Let that go for a minute. See, now normally on like Top Chef, they don't like this like brown, lacy, you know, heat pattern in the eggs. But I am a fan. I like the crunch, personally. It's a personal preference. Now some of that is overly heated and some of that is spices, so can't really fault it for that. But all right, here's our eggs. Let's turn our heat off. Take this and fold it over, plate it. Come on, Toast. Where the hell are you at? Any fucking second now. There we go. Down to a science, bitch. Toast. Butter. A lot of butter. It's probably too much butter. I don't think I care. Alright. Let's let that rest for a minute. Next. There we go. Alright. That is also too much butter. I get yelled at if I put it back in the container. Oh, well. There we go. And there we go. Breakfast. Oh, one last thing you have to do. You have to press your French press down like this. It's a subtle, gentle push of this plunger down into the coffee. Look at that! Look at how dark that is. It's so fucking delicious. Oh my god. And I'm recording this on Wednesday night at like 8 o'clock at night, so I'm going to drink a pot of coffee before I go to bed. Hurrah! So, there you have it. Let me get back in this frame. Hello! Hurrah! There you have it. Breakfast. Bacon, eggs, toast, and coffee. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Men of the Den. Please go to our Facebook. Please join us on YouTube and Instagram and Tumblr and all of those places. And you can find out more about the fun things that we do here on Men of the Den. And I will see you all next week. Cheers!